Well, the colorful chairs are in full bloom on Main Street. That can only mean one thing. The Clam Festival is 1 week away. Welcome to this week's Friday 5. We got a little bit of a specific spin because 7 days, Chelsea.
Yeah, it's here and it's very exciting. It always comes up very quickly, but then once it's here, once the trailers start unloading, once the signs go up on the bridges, then it's go time.
It's real.
Yeah.
So over the next few days, the village is going to start transforming into full Clam Fest mode. We'll have Smokey's Greatest Show, going to be moving the carnival back in front of Rose School, and then tents will be pointing up, and we'll have vendors out. So tell us a little bit more about what we've got in store this year.
Yeah, so this year's going to be great. You know, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary, which is huge for the Clam Festival. So we've got some really big things that are in works. So for new entertainment, you know, we're bringing back the Mallet Brothers Band. They performed with their dad in the Portland Symphony Orchestra for the 50th anniversary 10 years ago. So we thought it was a really great thing to bring them back. So they're going to be headlining after the parade on the Memorial Green tent on Friday night. We've got an action-packed Saturday where we've got Toby McAllister and the Sierra Sounds, Julia Gagnon. We have the Maine Youth Circus performing on Main Street.
Fun.
I know, you didn't even know that.
I didn't know, that's news to me too.
Yeah, Maine Youth Circus will be here. They're gonna do 2 performances and then strolling entertainment through the afternoon. And then Sunday, you know, we've got all our races and things like that, but Sunday we're gonna close it out with a big musical bang with Spencer and the Walrus.
Nice.
And they sell at the State Theater 3 nights every year for their Beatles music. So that is actually, this is a brand new announcement.
Oh.
This is gonna be happening on Main Street, right behind where we're filming. So the stage is gonna be on Main Street. We're gonna fill the crowd with a block party like in days past. So It's gonna be exciting.
So you heard it here, folks. Spencer and the Walrus, Sunday. Right here on Main Street.
Right on Main Street.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's great stuff. Now you brought up a very important piece, right? Friday night, the much anticipated Yarmouth Clam Festival Parade. What's the theme this year, and what can people how can people get involved?
So we're really laying into the 60s. We are still grooving. So we are celebrating the theme as Come Together, a retro rewind to the 60s. So we've got at least 100 entries in for the parade and still looking for more. There's still time, so get your neighborhood together, sign up, get your business involved. You just get to show up in 60s gear and have fun. It's such a blast. Like once you do it, you're happy.
It's going to be a hard time. It's going to be you'd be hard pressed not to have fun during that theme. But again, as Chelsea said, we talked with Courtney a couple weeks ago about folks participating in the parade. There's still time, so if you want to participate, we're going to put sort of some contact information at the bottom of the screen here. Get in touch. We'd love to have you participate. But that's great.
Yeah, it's exciting, and to capstone it, you know, this year is really about honoring our past, our tradition, and things like that. So another grand announcement: our Grand Marshal of the parade is going to be Bill Goddard. That man has done wondrous things for the Clam Festival. He was the director for 22 years and co-director with his time at the fire department. It's really, this is a wonderful thing for us to celebrate, and I'm so happy. You'll see him, we're not doing a convertible for Bill. He's gonna be riding in the antique fire truck. So if you see him riding down the street, make sure to give him a wave. And he's done a lot.
That makes total sense too. What a person to celebrate here locally. He's done so much for the town of Yarmouth, and really this week marks his last day, or his last week as the deputy fire chief with our volunteer call committee. So again, 60 years of volunteer firefighting here in Yarmouth and surrounding towns. So I mean, what a great guy to celebrate. We're excited to have him sort of kick things off for us.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So yeah, like we said earlier, if you want to be involved, go to our website, but we still have plenty of room for folks.
Great. Tell us a little bit more about local logistics. So we're going to have lots of visitors, lots of friends and family coming in to visit. But the folks who are living here in Yarmouth, tell us a little bit about road closures, some other logistics that folks might want to kind of keep in the back of their mind as they operate next week.
Yeah, so I'm sure as everyone has seen, the town has already been taken over. So we've got booths being built. Smokies will officially open on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So they're going to be doing bracelet nights for Yarmouth Appreciation for $30 on Wednesday and Thursday and Sunday. So you have plenty of opportunities to come in and have fun for your family then. Romeo's is doing a kickoff to Clam Fest party on Thursday. And then Friday, we open grand ceremonies at 10 a.m. with the Downeasters Chorus, Scouting America, Troop 35, do flag raising, and it just goes from there. So you'll start seeing some road closures Wednesday with the carnival, like School Street will be closed. And then for the majority of the weekend, Main Street in front of Town Hall will be closed for the most part. Great. So there are going to be some interruptions, but we'll have those road closures listed as well.
Fantastic. So we'll also have the road closures listed as part of this Friday 5 edition. And again, if you have any questions or if you're interested in participating or volunteering, a little bit of a leading question there, check out the Clam Festival website for more information.
Yep.
So for those who may not have already volunteered or signed up to volunteer for next week, how can people do that, and what do you have for opportunities for folks?
So there's opportunities for everyone. You know, there's 13 different food booths here that are also looking for volunteers. We have openings in our merchant info booth, which is really fun. Our shore dinner, we are also having as part of new booths this year. We're having gluten-free options available for people. So we definitely need volunteers in those capacities. If anyone likes running events and helping set up, we've got some really cool opportunities if you want to get your hands a little bit more involved than slinging t-shirts. So there's something for everyone. And you can call us right at the chamber office for that.
That's amazing. Clam Festival, everybody loves it. It is sort of the premier fair, sort of festival within the state of Maine, and it only happens because of all of you. Chelsea, the team at the Chamber of Commerce, always doing phenomenal work, but again, it doesn't happen without you, the boosters, volunteers, folks who just want to sort of uplift the community and lean in and make this a great event.
Yeah.
Can't do it without you.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we really try to hammer home is, the Clam Festival is nothing without volunteers.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does take a village to put this on. So come out, get involved, have fun, but it's going to be a great year.
We can't wait.
Great year.
Chelsea, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see everybody out on the street during the parade and all the festivities next weekend. So we're excited to see Main Street transform.
Yeah.
Another time, another year. So anyways, thanks again, and we'll see you in just 1 second. As always, we're going to wrap up this week's Friday 5 with some tidbits from Town Hall. So, like last month in July, the schedule gets a little bit crazy for the Town Council because of, the Yarmouth Clam Festival. So, traditionally they'd be meeting next Thursday, the 17th, but because of all of the hubbub happening on Main Street, they've moved their voting meeting to July 24th. Same place, same time, 7 o'clock at the log cabin. Now, in addition to the hubbub of the town council, it also makes it very difficult for folks who work here and also who come to visit to do business to access the town office during the week of Clam Festival, especially at the end of the week when everybody's moved in out front and all the vendors start to set up. So the town office will be closed to the public next Thursday and Friday. So you can still reach us by phone. You can still access all of our online services. We'll make sure to have a link to that right now. But again, for your sake and for our benefit, town office will be closed next Thursday and next Friday to the public. And again, next week, busy week for us. So we're trying to front load all of our Friday 5 material for the Clam Festival this week. We'll take next week off. So we'll see you in a couple weeks. So with that, thanks again for tuning in this week. We'll see you next week on the Friday 5.